Robert Downey Jr. is coming back to the MCU, but not how you might think.
New mask, same task.
What is up, guys? It's Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Hit the subscribe button for more pop culture content. Let's get into it. I am definitely a little bit late to the party on this one, but guys, Robert Downey Jr. is officially returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is absolutely wild. The news broke late last week, and I think everyone was very, very shocked to see that Robert Downey Jr. will be returning to the MCU to play not Iron Man, but Dr. Doom.
I'm seeing double here.
I don't even really know where to start, so bear with me, but there were rumors floating around for a while that Marvel was eyeing off Robert Downey Jr. to return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe in some capacity, and I guess most of us just assumed that he would be returning as Tony Stark's Iron Man, so this to me was a massive shock. Dr. Doom is, of course, one of the main adversaries of the Fantastic Four and has been the main villain in the previous Fantastic Four movies outside of the MCU. Julian McMahon played him in the original Fantastic Four movies from the 2000s.
That's not like you, Reed.
And he was also played by Toby Kebbell in Fan 4 Stick back in 2015. And I've got to say, seeing Robert Downey Jr. take a complete opposite role to the hero and centric character of Iron Man into what is appearing to be the next major antagonist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to be such a head scratcher. And I'm really on the fence as to whether I think this is really desperate or really genius from Marvel, but to be honest, I actually think it's a little bit of both. I think from a business perspective, Marvel has really noticed that there is a genuine decline in superhero movies, there's a general superhero fatigue going on, and people are just not as into the Marvel Cinematic Universe as they once were.
Flavorless, unremarkable Marvel movies.
Oh, they are so not a big deal.
I know!
It's just all there is.
I have talked about that extensively on my channel. I'll put a video up there if you want to watch that next, but I think getting Robert Downey Jr. back in definitely will draw in a lot of people and get so many people talking about the MCU again.
So, what's your superpower?
Kicking.
Oh, right, because none of us can kick. Hey, which one of you guys can kick?
To be honest, Deadpool and Wolverine to me was a really great reset button for the MCU that I think they can build on really, really well. Seeing it got me very excited about this world again, which I haven't been for a very long time, and this announcement honestly gives me the same kind of vibe, but it also fills me with a lot of questions. Like, is he going to be Tony Stark from an alternate universe, or is he Victor Von Doom? It's really hard to say, but I'm leaning towards him being a Tony Stark variant, and I think that's going to be very interesting from a content point of view because Iron Man was the figurehead of the Avengers and really, like, from a more meta point of view, the figurehead of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, Iron Man was the first movie in this series. It was the thing that was the springboard for everything we have now.
I am Iron Man.
And I think it will be interesting to see a lot of the current day Avengers having to fight alongside someone they loved and respected and looked up to, particularly characters like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, who idolized Tony Stark, saw him as a father figure, and is still affected by his death in Endgame.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, okay? Gotta sound like my dad.
And Peter Parker, who is sort of slowly making his way into being what I consider the figurehead of the MCU, or like the main superhero that people know from the MCU, is possibly going to have to be the one to like lead this fight against Dr. Doom, which to me opens up a lot of doors for like this emotional exploration of like having to kill someone that you love.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sir, please. Please, I don't want to go.
And now that Kang is officially retired from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because of all the controversy with Jonathan Majors, one of the upcoming Avengers movies has been renamed to Avengers Doomsday, no longer the Kang Dynasty, which means that Robert Downey Jr. will more than likely be a ongoing long-term villain for the series for the next 5 years or so. I gotta say, I think this is one of the biggest curveballs that ever could have happened. I don't think anyone was predicting it, and it completely took me by shock. The more I talk about it, like even for this video, the more I feel like this is really cool and really exciting, and I have never felt this excited about the MCU off the back of Deadpool and Wolverine and coming into this next saga with Dr. Doom and Robert Downey Jr. I really think the next 3 to 5 years of the MCU could be really, really strong, and I'm here for it. Thank you so much for watching another video, guys. Hit that subscribe button for more pop culture content. What do you think of Robert Downey Jr. coming back to play Dr. Doom? Do you think he's going to be Tony Stark? Is he going to be Victor Von Doom? How is it going to work? Put your wildest theories below. I would love to read them. As well as that, if you enjoy watching my videos every week, I do have a Patreon. It would mean the world to me if you could throw me a couple bucks a month to help me keep the lights on here. I do work kind of a proper job and then do this content in my own downtime, so any support you can give me to help me make a little bit more money off of this would be amazing. And check out all my other content. You'll find links, or just Google me, Radio Mike. I would love to have you on board for any of the stuff I do, like my podcast, 20th Century Boy, which is out every Thursday wherever you get your podcasts. That's pretty much it from me for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Radio Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind, and I'll catch you later.